Last word for y'all. So, the Lord showed me this. I'd never seen this before, never heard about it. The only reason I recognize this is because the Lord put it on the radio. A guy was talking, right? On the radio on one of my father's sports stations. And the guy said something about an old song, and he repeated the verse from this old Paul McCartney song. So I said, let me go check up and see what that song is actually about. So this is what the song said. Paul McCartney. This talks about an approach, someone coming to the door and arriving. Simultaneously as I'm saying this, somebody is opening their front door across the hall. With that being said, the song says, let them in. Someone is knocking at the door. Someone is ringing the doorbell. Someone is knocking at the door. Someone is ringing the doorbell. Do me a favor. Open the door and let them in. Oh yeah, let them in. 33 in the Strong's Concordance means to arrive and to show up. 844 means to show up on impulse. Scripture talks about in Songs of Solomon, the woman who was at rest in her bed receives a knock in the middle of the night. And she does not get up because she was already comfortable in her seat. Already in her bedclothes and didn't want to get out of bed to put anything on to come to the door. God's been showing me a knock at the door. They're coming to bring confessions. They're coming one way or another. Invite, phone call, email, letter, whatever is necessary to get in touch and to make that initial conversation in order to come to your door. And it was further confirmed because I saw a word recently that talked about the fact that a communication will come which will lead to them coming to knock to your door. And in some cases, they will spontaneously just show up. I even heard that story where the person wasn't expecting it. They got a phone call and the person said on other end of the phone, hey, are you home right now? They're like, yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. This person's freaking out because they were sitting there in their pajamas, house wasn't put together, and they running. Running to get everything in order because the person is saying, I'm going to be there in about 5 minutes. Ain't heard nothing from nobody. And only was further confirmed because where I was listening to last night, the person literally was talking about be prepared. You're going to get a phone call unexpectedly. You ain't even expecting this phone call. And for some of you, you expecting the phone call. You just don't expect it to come right now. It's coming. The other week I was looking at a program on television. I think it was Y50. It said the guy held up his phone so that you could see the screen. And the guy's name that was on the screen was my spouse's name. I said, what? And that was the person that was calling him at the time. Phone calls is coming. So that's the end of this word.